Freelancers and business owners, malapit nang matapos ang taon. Pagpasok ng New Year, kailangan na natin mag-report ng kung ano-ano sa PIR. Now, ano ba ang mga kailangan nating tandaan pagpasok ng bagong taon? So ngayon, meron tayong special treat for our subscribers. We invited a professional accountant to explain ano-ano ba yung mga usual na kailangan nating tandaan at the end of the year. Specifically, something called a sworn declaration. Yan. So today, we will be talking to Miss Sharon Aytona again.
Sharon graduated cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and Accountancy from the University of the Philippines and a Bachelor of Laws Degree in the same university. She is a member of the Philippine Institute of Certified Accountants, or PICPA, and also a seasoned consultant on the topic of computerized accounting systems. With nearly 20 plus years of experience in tax, accounting, and business consulting, she has handled clients ranging from professionals to groups of company in a wide array of industries. Kasama doon, banking, non-bank financial institutions, retail and distribution, logistics, education, health and wellness, and IT. And because of that, she brings fresh insight to both large institutions and SMEs with her unique combination of entrepreneurial and corporate experience.
Yan. Excited na ako makausap si Miss Sharon. So,
let's get on with the show.
This episode is brought to you by Think Tank Professional Services Inc., a professional services firm that helps businesses grow and flourish with proper financial advice and business practices. Think Tank carries out this vision with a team of professionals with multidisciplinary training and experience in the fields of accounting, finance, taxation, audit, legal, and government compliance. Get in touch with them at www.thinktankaccountants.com. Welcome to Legal Guide Philippines, where we simplify the law to help you make better choices. I'm Attorney Ramon Ramirez, and I'm with my partner,
Attorney Erwin Zagala. So, Attorney Ramon, what do we have for our viewers today?
Like we said, with us today again for the nth time is si Miss Sharon Aytona from Think Tank Consulting. Yan, our professionals, our accountants as well. Yan. So, ano ba ang pag-uusapan natin, Miss Sharon ngayon? Nasabi natin kanina, this episode is specifically for yung mga negosyante natin, particularly yung mga nagfe-freelance, mga consultant na, di ba, on the side, meron silang trabaho, and or parang negosyo na nagfe-freelance. So ano ba yung mga kailangan, and patapos na yung taon, no? So magpapasko na, and before we know it, New Year na. And what are the things that these our freelancers, mga negosyante natin, what are the things that they should be thinking about, lalo na when it comes to taxes, yung pag-report kay BIR, Miss Sharon. And she will explain to us. Yan. I'm so excited. So what do you have for us, Miss Sharon?
Well, una sa lahat, thank you so much for inviting me again to your show, Legal Guide. So we have many friends na chatting us and telling us that they are really following your show and learning a lot from it. And we're very thankful sa lahat ng ating mga viewers and followers in Legal Guide. So for today, ang i-share naman natin is yung compliance ng isang freelancers. So yung scenario natin ngayon na maraming lumalapit sa atin are yung mga into networking, distributor ng products, or yung mga consultants. So these kinds of taxpayers, we call them payees. And they would have their payors. So payor, let's define the payor are the entities na nagbabayad sa kanila ng commission or ng fees, ng mga charges, whatever they call it. So these payors would give these payees a certain amount for their services. And then we know na meron tayong tinatawag na withholding tax dito sa Philippines. So these payors would deduct a certain amount, a certain percentage coming out of this commission. So, ang most common dyan standard rate is 10% for the individual payees. So, default yan, 10% ikakaltas. But, there's a way for you to reduce the tax rate, that withholding tax rate.
Okay.
Maraming matutulungan yan.
Paano babawasan yan?
Oo. So, kung
So wait,
magbibigay tayo,
Miss Sharon,
yes,
let me just recap, no? For those na medyo nawala. The context here, ang nangyayari here is meron tayong mga freelancers or consultants, di ba? Or let's say mga network marketers, I don't know. Basta ang nangyayari is they're earning some sort of income, maybe from services or whatever. Tapos babayaran sila, ang tawag sa kanila payee, tama? And
payee,
yung
yes,
mga nagbabayad sa kanila, let's say even does this include even yung mga yung mga
professional,
assistant, yung online assistant as well? Yung
yes,
tawag doon?
Virtual
VA.
assistant.
Virtual assistants, yan, yung mga VAs,
Yes.
no? So they're going to be paid by payors, di ba? Babayaran
Correct.
sila. And
Yes,
pero hindi matik like kung wari 1,000 ang singil nila, hindi matik na 1,000 ang ibibigay ng payor. Kasi
correct.
meron
May
tayong
kaltas
tinatawag na may
Withholding
kaltas na,
tax.
meron tayong tinatawag na withholding tax. No? Sabi ni government, bago mo bayaran, dapat ma-withholdan na yan. No? Huwag niyong bibigay yung buo. No? Bigay niyo yung parte sa gobyerno. Tama po ba?
Correct.
Sharon,
Tama yun.
Ang tawag
Yes.
dyan, withholding tax. And ang sabi ni Miss Sharon, typically nasa mga 10% ang
Yes.
lalo na for individuals, no, supposed to corporation at specifically ang sinasabi ni Miss Sharon for individuals, meaning individual na tao. Okay? Yun ang rate. Sinasabi ngayon ni Miss Sharon, pwede pang babaan. Okay, Miss Sharon,
Correct.
excited ko malaman paano natin
Yes.
mabababaan yan.
So, dalawa yung brackets natin na tinatawag. Kung ang kita ninyo, annual income, you expect for this year, so example, the coming year is 2023, so you expect na below 3 million pesos yung annual income ninyo, then you can avail of the lower rate, which is 5%.
Uy, kalahati.
Kalahati ng 10.
Kalahati, not bad.
Nice.
And then if your expected income in 2023 is below 250,000 pesos, pwedeng zero ang withholding.
Sana lang, no? Sige. Below
250 na lang.
Below 250,000 yearly.
Oo, pero syempre
gusto
gusto mong kumita ng mas mataas sa 250,
obvious,
pero mas mababa ng 3M. Yan. So, yun yung ating mga caps. So, if you're earning more than 3 million, automatic 10% na yan. But if you're earning below 3 million, your tax can be reduced to 5%. And then if you're earning below 250,000 in a year, pwedeng ma-zero yung withholding tax rate.
So, Ms. Sharon, ang cutoff period niyan is January to December, correct?
Yes, of the coming year.
So, posible pala mangyari, Attorney Ramon, na parang, hop, pipigilan mo muna yung kliyente ng December. Bakit? Kasi malapit ka na sa threshold, di ba?
Posibleng mangyari.
I-ano na lang natin to next year, ma'am, sir, di ba?
That happens.
That can actually happen.
That happens. It's a strategy actually. It's a strategy you can use because also may implication din yan sa VAT. Kasi once the 3 million in a year, magiging VAT entity. But that's another topic. Now
another topic for another day.
Yes. But for today, let's focus on the withholding tax. So we can discuss naman how you can avail of this lower tax rate. So what we call yung sworn declaration. So we can show na lang in the screen, flash it later how it looks like. So with the sworn declaration, you need to fill it up. So if you need to decide already, parang dapat alam mo na magkano yung expected na kikitain mo for the coming year, kasi magkakaiba yung sworn declaration na gagamitin. Depende sa expected income mo. So you just fill up the proper sworn declaration form and give a copy to your payor. Yun. Okay. So kailangan mo siyang i-fill up, you sign it, ipanotaryo, and then give a copy to your payor. And then gagamitin yan na basis ni payor for the tax rate na gagamitin niya. Either 10%, 5%, or 0.
Misha, ang question ko, yung sa format, di ba, parang sinasabi mo, dapat medyo alam mo na po-project mo na, more or less kung magkano kita. Ano yung basis for that? Iba-iba yung form depending on a bracket? Or ano ang pagbabasihan?
Yes. So, depende sa entity mo. If you are an individual taxpayer or corporate taxpayer. So, if you are an individual taxpayer and you have only one payer for the year, yung form is B-1. B-1, yung more than one payer. Okay. B-1, more than one payer and you're individual payee. Then B-2, if you have only one payer and you are an individual payee. And then B-3, if you are a corporation na payee.
I'm assuming, Miss Sharon, yung mga forms na yan downloadable on the BIR website?
Yes, downloadable yan sa BIR website. And you just need, if you have only one payer and you are using B-2, you just need the TIN number and the complete taxpayer name of your payer.
Para malinaw po, yung forms na yan, libre. Huwag po kayong maniwala kung may sumisingil sa inyo ng bayad for the forms. Libre po yan on the BIR website.
And Ms. Sharon, so if I have more than one payer, maraming freelancer ako or consultant ako, maraming nagbabayad sa akin.
Yes.
Ibig sabihin, I should have as one sworn declaration for every payer. Every time na may magbabayad sa akin na bagong kliyente, meron akong sworn declaration para sa kanila. Tama po ba yan, ma'am?
Yun ang kagandahan ng pagpili ng B-1 and you are expecting na marami kang payer in the coming year kasi you just need one form. That one document na pinanotaryo mo one time, it's the same document that you give to all your payers. Kahit
so, paserox na lang ng paserox, gano'n?
Yes.
Okay. Nice,
Kaya
very clear.
tipid yung B-1 if you are expecting na marami ka ng payers for the year.
Nice.
Yeah, ang difference kasi nung B1 and B2 na documents, yung B2, since one payer lang siya, very specific, indicate na doon yung name ng one payer na yon. So you cannot use it for other payers. One-time use.
But of course, meron naman kasing mga negosyo na iisa lang talaga yung payer, no? Na sinet up just for one particular client. Nangyayari din naman.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case, B-2 na sila. One payer only.
And if you use this form, itong sworn declaration form, yan yung magiging basis nung payer o yung magbabayad, yung kliyente, kung ano yung rate na i-withhold from yung payment. Tama?
Yes.
So kung ang nakalagay doon sa sworn declaration is more than 3 million, doon tayo sa default. Tama
10%.
po ba?
Yeah. Yes.
Kung less than 3 million but more than 250,000, doon tayo sa 5%. And less than 250,000, which we don't want naman, sana, kung may negosyo tayo, yun yung basis nung payer para hindi mag-withhold. Tama po ba, ma'am?
Correct. Tama po yan.
Nice. Very cool.
Buti na lang napaliwanag ni Ms. Sharon na maayos, no? Kasi iba ang dating sa akin ng B1 tsaka B2. Alam mo ba yun, B1?
Baka we are dating ourselves.
Nakuwento lang sa akin yan.
We are dating ourselves. But yeah, so thank you so much, Ms. Sharon. Very important to us
And I do appreciate kasi we're halfway through the episode right now, pero ang dami kong natutunan.
Yeah.
Meron pang isang aspect yan kasi ang na-discuss pa lang natin ay individual payees. Paano naman kung ang payee ay isang corporation? Kasi meron din tayong scenario. So yung ating, instead of 3M and 250, it's another amount that we need to consider. It's 720,000 pesos. So annual income for a corporation. So if you are a corporation na payee and you expect to earn more than 720,000 in the coming year, the default rate is 15% withholding.
Okay. That's the default rate. Okay.
Yes. You can reduce it to 10% if you submit a sworn declaration to your payer saying that you're expecting to earn less than 720,000 annual income in the coming year.
Okay. And bababa yan to 10%. Tama po ba, ma'am?
10%, yes.
Nice. Okay. But what we're talking about here is just withholding tax po, ano?
Withholding tax pa lang to.
Hindi po yan yung mismong tax na at the end of the year. Tama po ba, Ms. Sharon?
Yes. Okay. But let's also share the concept of withholding tax. So ano ba talaga yung withholding tax?
Ano nga yung withholding tax?
It's actually an advance to your income tax already. So advance naman na yan. Di ba meron tayong binabayaran quarterly or every year na income tax or submit tayo na income tax return. So itong ating withholding tax is advance tax to that. That's why our payers, they give us yung BIR form 2307 So, very important actually yung form na yan. It's like money. Kasi, you can apply it against your income tax due. So, it's like a credit already. Ganun siya.
Parang prepaid card yan sa BIR.
Yeah, yes.
Already paid na eh. Diba? So,
yes.
ang magandang example yan, if at the end of the year, ang tax nyo is, let's say, kunwari, 1,000 pesos. Kunwari lang. Pero may mga na-withhold na sa inyo during the year, amounting to 980 pesos. Ang babayaran nyo na lang at the end of the year is 20 pesos.
20 pesos.
Okay?
Yeah.
Kasi nabayaran na, na-withholdan na, and na-remit na yan sa government. Yan ang concept ng withholding tax.
Possible din na minsan overpayment.
Yes, may balikan. Yun yung tinatawag na tax refund, tama, Sharon?
Yes, yes.
Usually lumalabas yan sa mga forum eh. Kailan ko ba makukuha yung tax refund? Magkano ba yung tax refund? Hindi automatic yun. It just happens kapag napasobra yung withholding dun sa dapat mong bayaran.
Tama.
Yan, great. So that's super important. Itong sworn declaration natin, and this really plays a great role. And sa system natin of withholding tax. No, sana please apply itong natin on sworn declaration. Please check yung website natin, or you could also check yung website ni Sharon. No, if you have more questions. Now I have other than the sworn declaration, Miss Sharon, what are the other things from a tax perspective? Ano yung mga kailangan nating tandaan?
Okay, may reminder pa tayo related sa sworn declaration. Kasi
sige,
merong deadline yan. So, yes. So, yung sworn declaration, tayo as payees, we give it to our payers. Okay, and then the responsibility of giving this sworn deck to BIR is with the payer. So what happens, tayo payee, we give to the payer, and then they consolidate it. Kasi possible marami silang payees. Pinagsasama-sama nila yan. There's a summary, and then they attach all this sworn deck, and then the payer will give that to BIR. Yung deadline ni payer for this is every January 31. That's why si payer, we should be giving this sworn deck to our payers earlier. Kasi we need to give time for them to compile it pa. So some payers they require an earlier deadline, the January 15 or January 20, depends na lang on their process, because the payers, sila yung may deadline sa BIR, which is January 31. Otherwise, kung di tayo makahabol, magde-default tax rate sa atin yung mga payers natin. Then,
so very important yan.
Yes, ma'am. Remember, so we need to ask our payers kung kailan nila gusto na i-submit natin yung sworn deck sa kanila. That's the scenario if we have an existing payers at this point. What if within the year dumating yung payer? Hindi beyond January. So what should happen is, before you receive your first commission or your first fee from any payer, unahan mo na yan, bigyan mo na yan ng sworn declaration. Bago mo pa kasi it could happen na meet mo yung payer mo mid-year, June, July or August. So unahan mo lagi yung payer mo, bigyan mo siya ng sworn deck, which will be used as basis para lower withholding tax rate yung gagamitin sa'yo.
Okay, so recap. If meron ka ng existing payers, ang gagawin nyo lang is you ask your existing payers, kasi kakilala nyo na yan, di ba? Mga kliyente nyo na yan. Based on your internal, kailan nyo kakailanganin yung sworn declaration? No?
Correct.
Tama ba? Pero if you get your client mid-year or tumakbo na, anong advice natin, Miss Sharon?
Bibigyan mo na yan agad ng sworn declaration bago mo matanggap ang unang commission or fee. Para magamit nila as basis, as reference ni payer, anong tax rate yung gagamitin para sa'yo.
So kung may proposal or whatever, pwede bang
magpirmahan na ng agreement?
Kakapirmahan pa lang ng engagement or yung engagement letter, engagement proposal, na-accept pa lang, pwedeng kasama na rin yung
Yes.
Would that be a good practice for us?
That's a very good practice. Kasi what usually happens, we wait for the payer to ask us for that information. Pero we can be a proactive payee. by giving already this sworn declaration even before ma-process yung payment sa atin.
And actually, that's a good idea because although, because minsan, nade-delay yung payments eh. Ako na-experience ko in the past, although hindi naman kami subject to yung practice namin ni Attorney Erwin is not subject to withholding tax as a general professional partnership. Na-experience namin na hindi kami mababayaran kagad kasi hihingan kami ng sworn declaration and imbis na
naguguluhan dyan.
That's another but the fact is hihingan pa kami ng kung ano-ano documentation, di ba? And if subject kami to withholding tax, made-delay yung payment. Ay, ito na sana mababayaran ka na kagad. Kaya lang dadaan na naman kay boss, 'di ba? Dadaan na naman doon sa mga signatory kasi kulang yung documentation natin. So, I think it's a good practice talaga as sabi ni Ms. Sharon na meron na tayo kagad na sworn declaration as soon as ma-engage pa lang tayo nung ating client or ating payor. Yun.
Actually, Ms. Sharon, ako naman ang may tanong. So, ganito yung scenario. Kunwari, nag-planning na ako. Okay, so feeling ko hindi ako lalagpas ng threshold. So, ginamit ko yung isang form. Okay? So ginawa ko yung negosyo ko, nag-serve naman ako ng clients, pero hindi ko in-expect na sobrang nag-boom yung negosyo ko, yung services. And then, lumagpas ako sa threshold, which is how much again, Ms. Sharon?
3 million pesos per individuals.
Kung sakaling lumagpas ako bigla doon, nakapag-submit na ako ng form, ano mangyayari doon, Ms. Sharon? I think that's something that can really happen kapag
yes.
kapag naging successful talaga yung negosyo. What will happen then kung sakali?
Well, you need to inform the same payer na binigyan mo already ng sworn deck. Inform na to use the higher rate already for your withholding next time. Mahirap nang mag-amend ng previous. So, make it moving forward na lang. So, inform your existing payer na to use the higher rate already. Kasi the sworn deck doesn't apply to you anymore. And then for your next payer,
moving forward, the next payment or the next
payment
annual year? Next payment.
Next payment.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Nice.
And then ako may final tip, Attorney Ramon, nabanggit mo kasi na minsan na-encounter natin yun. There are some people na hindi dapat pasok sa withholding. So just as an added tip for people like us na hindi kasama sa withholding, for the record, ang professional practices po, we are not covered by withholding. So what we do, gaya nun sinuggest mo kanina, nagbibigay na rin kami, Ms. Sharon, ng form na parang, parang maliit na legal opinion na, based on the law, blah, 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 hindi kami ganito, hindi kami covered. So, please use this as legal basis para hindi po kayo maguluhan, wag na po kayo mag-withhold sa account namin. Do you think that's a good idea rin po?
It's very good practice. You're being a diligent payee by doing so.
Yeah, very important kasi ang collection.
Yes.
So, hindi dapat ma-delay.
And we understand kasi that usually the people that you're interfacing with, minsan yung level nila rank and file, wala silang discretion to rule on certain scenarios. So for us, we just try to make it as easy as possible na may pwede silang iakyat kay boss. Boss, may pinadala tong mga to. Tapos pag nabasa ng boss, magkaka-context siya kagad. So I think that's also a good tip for people.
Nice. Yeah. So, Ms. Sharon, so I think we handled a lot about sworn declaration and we will be doing another episode on ano pa yung mga kailangan nilang matandaan at the end of the year, But for now, let's focus on sworn declaration. Any final parting words for our viewers and listeners?
I guess Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, and you can prepare your sworn declarations early already. So if we can help them by flashing, or maybe in your YouTube we can already attach a downloadable file, which we have. We share a Google Doc kasi where we upload already there the templates. So maybe we can help our viewers by adding that link in the site, in your site.
Nice. And if they have any more questions sa'yo, especially Miss Sharon, or are you going to be doing any public talks in the future?
Where can they reach you?
Where can they reach you?
Yes, aside from our website, which is, I think, flashed already here, and our email, consult@thinktankpros.com, we are also having other seminars on different tax reminders, tax tips. We can just share the link also through the Legal Guide site, so you can join us in our other sessions.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sharon.
Thank you so much.
We learned a lot.
For most of you, this video was more than enough. And if it makes your life easier, then of course you're welcome. But there are those of you who will watch this episode and conclude that they need additional help.
If that's you, then I invite you to get in touch with Think Tank Professional Services Incorporated, a professional services firm that helps businesses grow and flourish with proper financial advice and business practices.
Yeah.
Think Tank carries out this vision with a team of professionals with multidisciplinary training and experience in the fields of accounting, finance, taxation, audit, legal, and government compliance. Get in touch with them at www.thinktankaccountants.com.
Now, one last thing, guys. Yes, we should pay the right tax. But if the law provides for certain advantages, such as cutting your withholding rate from 10% to 5% or 15 to 10, and we owe it to ourselves to find out the rules and take advantage of that. So wasn't that simple? Now go make better choices.